Shalom, good morning.
Good morning, Boker Tov.
Boker Tov. Welcome to our study. We're going to continue in the book of Shemot. We are reading in Parshah Tetzaveh. Parshah Tetzaveh, which is Shemot chapter 28, where we're going to begin. That's Exodus chapter 28. And Tetzaveh means command or to enjoin. So he's instructing them on the construction of the tabernacle. And we read about the Ark of the Covenant, the menorah, the table for the showbread, and the curtain, the courtyard, the altar. So now we are reading about, and the oil. We read also about the oil for the illumination. And now we're going to read about Aharon and the garment for the Kohanim. So that's what we're going to read today in chapter 28. Say the blessing to begin.
Baruch Yahweh Hamborah, Baruch Yahweh Hamborah Leolam Vaed, Baruch Atah Yahweh Eloheinu Melech Haolam, Asher Bahar Banu Mikol Hamim, Manatan Lanu et Torato, Baruch Atah Yahweh Noten HaTorah. Amen.
Okay, I'm going to share my screen so you can see where we are. And again, that's Shemot chapter 28 or Exodus chapter 28. Okay, and we'll go ahead and read 28, the first few verses. And it says, "And you bring near Aharon your brother and his sons with him from among the children of Israel, for serving as priests to me, Aharon, Nadab, and Abihu, Eleazar, and Ithamar, the sons of Aharon. And you shall make set-apart garments for Aharon your brother, for esteem and for comeliness. And you speak to all the wise of heart, whom I have filled with a ruach of wisdom, and they shall make the garments of Aharon to set him apart, for him to serve as priest to me." Let's go ahead and hear that in the Hebrew, that was verses 1 through 3.
ואתה הקריב אליך את אהרון אהרון, נדב ואביהו, אלעזר ואיתמר בני אהרון. ועשית בגדי קודש לאהרון אחיך, לכבוד ולתפארת. ואתה תדבר אל כל חכמי לב, אשר מילאתיו רוח חוכמה, ועשו את בגדי אהרון לקדשו, לכהנו לי.
Okay, we'll continue with verse 4 through 7.
And these are the garments which they make: a breastplate, a shoulder garment, a robe, an embroidered long shirt, a turban, and a girdle. And they shall make a set-apart garment for Aharon your brother and his sons, for him to serve as priest to me. And they shall take the gold, and the blue, and the purple, and the scarlet material, and the fine linen, and shall make the shoulder garment of gold, of blue, and purple, and scarlet material, and fine woven linen, the work of a skilled workman. It is to have 2 shoulder pieces joined as its 2 edges, and so it is joined together.
Okay, let's hear 4 through 7 in the Hebrew.
ואלה הבגדים אשר יעשו, חושן ואפוד ומעיל, וכתונת תשבץ, מצנפת ואבנת. ועשו בגדי קודש לאהרון אחיך ולבניו, לכהנו לי. והם ייקחו את הזהב ואת התכלת ואת הארגמן, ואת תולעת השני ואת השש. ועשו את האפוד, זהב, תכלת וארגמן, תולעת שני ושש מושזר, מעשה חושב. שתי חטיפות חברות יהיה לו אל שני קצותיו, וחובר.
Okay. And we'll continue with verse 8. And the embroidered band of the shoulder garment which is on it is of the same workmanship, made of gold, of blue and purple and scarlet material, and fine woven linen. And you shall take 2 shoham stones, and engrave on them the names of the sons of Israel, 6 of their names on one stone, and the remaining 6 names on the other stone, according to their birth. Let's go ahead and hear that in the Hebrew.
וחשב עפודתו אשר עליו, כמעשהו ממנו יהיה זהב, תכלת וארגמן, ותולעת שני ושש מושזר. ולקחת את שתי אבני שוהם, ופיתחת עליהם שמות בני ישראל, 6 משמותם על האבן האחת, ואת שמות 6 הנותרים על האבן השנית כתולדותם. מעשה חרש אבן, פיתוחי חותם, תפתח את שתי האבנים על שמות בני ישראל. מוספות משבצות זהב תעשה אותם.
Okay. And we'll continue with verse 12. Oh, sorry, here, 11.
With the work of an engraver in stone, like the engraving of a signet, engrave the 2 stones with the names of the sons of Israel. Set them in settings of gold. And you shall put the 2 stones on the shoulder pieces of the shoulder garment as stones of remembrance for the sons of Israel. And Aaron shall bear their names before Yahweh on his 2 shoulders for a remembrance. And you shall make settings of gold and 2 chains of clean gold, like braided cords, and fasten the braided chains to the settings.
Okay. We read the verse 14. Let's hear that in the Hebrew.
ושמת את שתי האבנים על כתפות האפוד, אבני זיכרון לבני ישראל. ונשא אהרון את שמותם לפני אדוני על שתי כתפיו לזיכרון. ועשית משבצות זהב, ושתי שרשרות זהב טהור, מגבלות תעשה אותם מעשה אבות, ונתת את שרשרות העבותות על המשבצות.
Okay. And verse 15. And you shall make a breastplate of right ruling, a work of a skilled workman, like the work of the shoulder garment. Make it of gold, of blue and purple and scarlet material, and 5 woven linen. It is square, doubled, a span its length, and a span its width. And you shall put settings of stones in it, 4 rows of stones. The first row is a ruby, a topaz, and an emerald. The second row is a turquoise, a sapphire, and a diamond. And the third row is a hyacinth, an agate, and an amethyst. And the fourth row is a beryl, and a shoshan, and a jasper. They are set in gold stone. So let's hear to 20. They are set in gold settings. To verse 20 in the Hebrew.
ועשית חושן משפט מעשה חושב, כמעשה אפוד תעשנו, זהב תכלת וארגמן, ותולעת שני ושש מושזר תעשה אותו. רבוע יהיה כפול, זרת אורכו וזרת רוחבו. ומילאת בו מילואת אבן, 4 טורים אבן. טור, אודם פתדה וברקת הטור האחד, והטור השני נופך ספיר ויהלום, והטור השלישי לשם שבו ואחלמה, והטור הרביעי תרשיש ושוהם וישפה, משובצים זהב יהיו במילואותם.
Okay. Verse 21.
And the stones are according to the names of the sons of Israel, 12 according to their names, like the engraving of a signet, each one with its own name for the 12 tribes. And you shall make braided chains of corded work for the breastplate at the end of clean gold. And you shall make 2 rings of gold for the breastplate, and shall put the 2 rings on the 2 ends of the breastplate. And you shall put the 2 cords of gold in the 2 rings which are on the ends of the breastplate, and the other 2 ends of the 2 cords you fasten to the 2 settings, and put them on the shoulder pieces of the shoulder garment in the front.
Okay. So he had them on the shoulders and also over the heart. Right?
Correct.
Okay, let's hear the verse 25 in the Hebrew.
והאבנים תהיינה על שמות בני ישראל, 12 על שמותם, פיתוחי חותם איש על שמו, תהיינה ל12 שבט. ועשית על החושן שרשות גבלות מעשה אבות, זהב טהור. ועשית על החושן 2 טבעות זהב, ונתת את 2 הטבעות על 2 קצות החושן. ונתת את 2 עבותות הזהב על 2 הטבעות אל קצות החושן. ואת 2 קצות 2 העבותות תיתן על 2 המשבצות, ונתת על כתפות האפוד אל מול פניו.
Okay. All right, and we'll continue with verse 26. And you shall make 2 rings of gold, and shall put them on the 2 ends of the breastplate, on the edge of it, which is on the inner side of the shoulder garment. And you shall make 2 rings of gold, and put them on the 2 shoulder pieces underneath the shoulder garment on the front of it, close to the seam above the embroidered band of the shoulder garment. And they bind the breastplate by means of its rings to the rings of the shoulder garment, using a blue cord, so that it is above the embroidered band of the shoulder garment, so that the breastplate does not come loose from the shoulder garment. Okay, let's hear 27 to 28 in the Hebrew, or 26 to 28 in the Hebrew.
ועשית 2 טבעות זהב, ושמת אותם על 2 קצות החושן, על שפתו אשר אל עבר האפוד ביתה. ועשית 2 טבעות זהב, ונתת אותם על 2 כתפות האפוד מלמטה ממול פניו, לעומת מחברתו, ממעל לחשב האפוד. וירכסו את החושן מטבעותיו אל טבעות האפוד בפתיל תכלת, להיות על חשב האפוד, ולא יזח החושן מעל האפוד.
Okay, and 29.
And Aaron shall bear the names of the sons of Israel on the breastplate of right ruling over his heart, when he goes into the set apart place for a remembrance before Yahweh continually. And into the breastplate of right ruling you shall put the Urim and the Thummim, and they shall be on the heart of Aharon when he goes in before Yahweh. And Aharon shall bear the right ruling of the children of Israel on his heart before Yahweh continually. And you shall make the robe of the shoulder garment all of blue.
So let's read to 31 in the Hebrew. The garment all of blue. Really nice. Let's hear that in the Hebrew.
ונשא אהרון את שמות בני ישראל בחושן המשפט על ליבו בבואו אל הקודש, לזיכרון לפני אדוני תמיד. ונתת אל חושן המשפט את האורים ואת התומים, והיו על לב אהרון בבואו לפני אדוני. ונשא אהרון את משפט בני ישראל על ליבו לפני אדוני תמיד. ועשית את מעיל האפוד כליל תכלת.
Kelil Techelet, completely cerulean. Interesting. Cerulean, methyl, violet. Okay, let's continue. 32. And the opening for his head shall be in the middle of it, a woven binding all around its opening, like the opening in a scaled armor, so that it does not tear. And on its hem you shall make pomegranates of blue and purple and scarlet material all around its hem, and belts of gold between them all around, a golden bell and a pomegranate, a golden bell and a pomegranate on the hem of the robe all around. Let's hear that in the Hebrew. 31 and 31 through 34 in the Hebrew.
והיה פי ראשו בתוכו, שפה יהיה לפיו סביב, מעשה אורג, כפי תחרה יהיה לו, לא יקרע. ועשית על שולב רימוני תכלת, וארגמן ותולעת שני על שולב סביב, ופעמוני זהב בתוכם סביב. פעמון זהב ורימון, פעמון זהב ורימון, על שולי המעיל סביב.
And the Hebrew here for pomegranate is rimon. Let's continue with 35.
And it shall be upon Aharon to attend in, and its sound shall be heard when he goes into the set apart place before Yahweh, and when he comes out, so that he does not die. And you shall make a plate of clean gold, and engrave on it, like the engraving of a signet, set apartness to Yahweh. And you shall put it on a blue cord, and it shall be on the turban. It is to be on the front of the turban, and it shall be on the forehead of Aharon, and Aharon shall bear the guilt of the set apart gifts which the children of Israel set apart in all their set apart gifts, and it shall always be on his forehead for acceptance for them before Yahweh.
So let's hear the verse 38 in the Hebrew.
והיה על אהרון לשרת, ונשמע קולו בבואו אל הקודש, לפני אדוני ובצאתו, ולא ימות. ועשית ציץ זהב טהור, ופיתחת עליו פיתוחי חותם, קודש לאדוני. ושמת אותו על פתיל תכלת, והיה על המצנפת, אל מול פני המצנפת יהיה. והיה על מצח אהרון, ונשא אהרון את עוון הקודשים אשר יקדישו בני ישראל לכל מתנות קודשיהם, והיה על מצחו תמיד לרצון להם לפני אדוני.
Okay. And I just like the part, the Kadosh Yahweh. Kadosh Yahweh. The holy unto Yahweh. That's nice. Okay, let's continue.
And you shall put it on a blue cord, and
we were down here, 39.
Oh, I'm sorry. And you shall weave the long shirt of the fine linen, and shall make the turban of fine linen, and you shall make the girdle of woven work, and make long shirts for Aaron's sons, and you shall make girdles for them, and you shall make turbans for them for esteem and comeliness, and you shall put them on Aaron your brother, and on his sons with him, and you shall anoint them, and shall ordain them, and shall set them apart, and they shall serve as priests to me.
Okay. Let's hear the 41 in the Hebrew.
ושיבצת כתונת 6, ועשית מצנפת 6, ואבנת תעשה מעשה רוקם. ולבני אהרון תעשה חותונות, ועשית להם אבנתים, ומגבעות תעשה להם לכבוד ולתפארת. והלבשת אותם את אהרון אחיך ואת בניו איתו, ומשחת אותם, ומילאת את ידם, וקידשת אותם וכיהנו לי.
Okay. So I was just thinking right now when we're reading about how Aharon's sons are to be ordained, right? And how Yahweh really means what he says, and they had problems later when they corrupt the priesthood, right? When they put people that are not supposed to be serving in the temple, like they're not part of the
Levites.
the Levites. So that's interesting. Okay, so the last two verses, 42 to 43. And make linen trousers for them to cover their nakedness, reaching from the waist to the thighs. And they shall be on Aharon and on his sons when they come into the tent of meeting, or when they come near the altar to attend in the set apart place, so that they do not bear crookedness and die. A law forever to him and to his seed after him. Okay, so let's hear 42 and 43 in the Hebrew.
ועשה להם מכנסי בד, לכסות בשר ערווה, ממותניים ועד ירחיים יהיו. והיו על אהרון ועל בניו, בבואם אל אוהל מועד, ובגישתם אל המזבח לשרת בקודש, ולא יישאו עוון ומתו. חוקת עולם לו ולזרעו אחריו.
Okay. And then, also in the last two verses, how modesty is important for Yahweh. He didn't want them to come bare, right, or without undergarment. Interesting.
Wow.
Anything you want to add?
Know that everything is open in the eyes of Yahweh. You know, I believe it's a generation of nakedness. You know, people show more and more every day, and modesty is not something that people are looking for nowadays. But I believe Abba has set apart people, as he said he will reserve people that are set apart for him. Right? So,
yeah. So on Wednesday, we'll continue with chapter 29. And I believe this chapter is dealing with inaugurating the Kohen into their office, right? So what to do to set them apart. As officially, they're going to be this serving tribe, right? So that's chapter 29. And we can read the blessing to close.
Baruch Yahweh, Baruch atah Yahweh, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher natan lanu Torah emet, v'chayei olam natan b'tocheinu. Baruch atah Yahweh, noten haTorah. Amen. Shalom, shalom. Be a light of this world.